Hey, welcome back. Ultimate Masters prices. They are tanking off, but don't be in a panic. All right, say that right now. We're going to cover all the prices, what they were a week ago, and what they are today. Seriously, no need to panic whatsoever. I'll explain. Just a brief reminder, great way to support the channel for absolutely nothing. Simply subscribe. It does mean a lot, it goes a long way. Let's get up into this. McKay SD Unhallowed. $13.80. As you guys know, top 25. We're going to stick with the top 25. Some of these cards have lost a significant amount of value. Some of these cards have not. Some of these cards have stayed the same. The first price you're going to see reflects from a week ago's pricing, what it was a week ago, and what it is today as I made this video. eBay and TCG Player combined into one, and we got the medium there. $13.80 is McKay's The Unhallowed. $11.70. So it didn't lose too much value. And a lot of these prices, yes, there is panic mode going on right now. There definitely is. But you do not need to panic, okay? It's kind of typical when a set like this hits for the price to start declining and then prices start going back up. Like with Eternal Masters, look at that. Masters 2017, look at that. A lot of these, even Ultimate or even Masters 25, started to slowly go back up in value. Very slowly climbing. Same with Iconic Masters, very slowly climbing. There's no exception to that with this set, okay? But this one is quite different from Iconic Masters and Masters 25. This is a Masters set we were all waiting for. A lot of highly sought after cards are in this set. They're going for a pretty shiny penny, and you're going to pay a premium to get your hands on packs or a box of these. It's just that simple. Vengevine took a nice little hit there. He's down to $13.50. Phyrexian Tower. I feel if it has Phyrexian in its name, it got the biggest price cut. It was at $16.52. The Urza Saga, believe it or not, has basically maintained its price point. I think that's at like $40 right now. But this version, $10.38. You can find copies of these online. That's outrageous. That is a big decline. That's a big drop. That's like 35%. That's pretty huge, guys. Ulamog the Infinite Gyre, $17 last week, $14.75. Again, don't panic. These prices will go down, but I guarantee you within a couple months, these prices will go back up, if not even sooner than that. I've already noticed some are back on the climb. Some of these prices were even lower not long ago. Even just a couple days ago, they were lower, and I noticed some of them going up. Through the breach, $18.18 a week ago, $14.05. That's a pretty significant hit. You lost $4 in value, and through the breach. Ancient Tomb, $20.35. 33 cents. $18.05. Another decent, it's a pretty significant loss there as well. Phyrexian Altar, again, if it has Phyrexian in its name, I mean, it's taking a pounding. $15.25. I couldn't believe these prices. Someone alerted me earlier, like, man, the market's crashing on these cards right now, Moss. Like, dude, do something. I'm done. I can't fix the market, guys, but I can make a video and we can discuss what is happening with the market. Rise of Eldrazi, $21.50. $18.55. Not too bad, but still, again, it's almost a $3 loss. Now, there is supposed to be an expected second print run, and it's not supposed to be huge. It's supposed to be a fair size. That being the case, I don't think it's going to impact the market that much when it does happen. I think we're going to see it stay around these kind of prices we're looking at right here, if not slowly trickle up. But there's not going to be any crazy spikes. We're not going to see Emrakul the Ion's Torn. It was at $22.04 last week. It's at $20.05 right now. We're not going to see the Ion's Torn jump up all the way to like $30, $35. It's just not going to happen. You won't see this card reach $35 again unless there's no reprint and 2 years time passes. Then you'll see the Ion's Torn around $35. You can put your money on these. All these cards are going to go back up in this set. That's why I'm telling you not to panic. Right now, many people went out and purchased these boxes, not for the MSRP, I hope, but for around $240 to $270, I would imagine, with a box topper included. That box topper is the big prize. If you get burned on your box topper, you can easily get burned on your box, but your box topper can also make up a lot of dead weight in that box. $14.10. Holy price drop. So Back to Basics is definitely taking a hit, but its foil is still up there in values. I still see it selling for over $150 for the foil version, simply because there are no other foils out there. Pretty ridiculous. Demonic Tutor, 23 bucks. This one took a little hit, $21.60. I think the artwork on this one is going to really help it. And I know that sounds silly to some people, but artwork is a driving force of Magic the Gathering, man. People want certain art on their cards. A lot of people go for the original art. They love it. I'm a big fan of the original art, but that new artwork on Demonic Tutor is great. Celestial Colonnade, $23.55, $20. So we saw a $3.55 decrease in value on this card. Dark Depths, $24.95. This one took a plunge as well. $20.24. I cannot say it enough. Don't panic. These cards will retain the value from what they were at a week ago, just up the road, just down the road. They're not going to continuously drop. At most, at absolute most, you might see some of these other cards drop 10% at most. And that's certain cards only, like the Back to Basics non-foil. You might see that drop a little bit more. That's just because it's played, but just only it's very limited where it sees play. Again, temporal manipulation. This is another card that we will see probably drop a tiny bit more. It was at $25 a week ago. Huge loss. Lost $9 in value. It's at $16. This is another card you're probably going to see this thing drop all the way to $12 over the next few weeks. Expect it to happen. Caracas, $28.40. $22.50. I put TCG right here because this is the one instance where TCG Player had a less price. They were offering a better price for this card on TCG Player than eBay. I'm just pointing that out. This is why I shop on eBay when I purchase Magic cards or go to my LGS. That is why I do what I do. You can't compete with eBay prices, especially with Ebates and all that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. Bitter Blossom, $28.66. This card's really cool. I find this one really, really neat. $28.66. One of the ones that maintained its price point, $28. It did not lose much at all. And I'm really happy about that. I'll tell you one thing, why I think that is. I think the artwork is phenomenal on this. I loved it. I've said it in every video where I talked about Bitter Blossom. It is a really amazing, that artwork's, that's beautiful, man. I want to put that fairy in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Mana Vault, $28.75. Mana Vault is a card I could see people wanting to dump some money into. It's at $22.90 right now. I don't think we're going to see it drop below $20. If anything, this was one of the cards that started to slowly creep back up. It's only been a week. Not a lot of time has passed. Keep that in mind as well. But if you invested money in this product, $250 to $270 a box, don't panic sell right now. That's the dumbest thing you can do. I'm telling you straight up right now. Don't be stupid. Don't just start dumping your cards. Don't do it. Especially a card like Engineered Explosives. This was at $32.85 a week ago. $30.25, and this is one card that's going back up rather quickly. It was jumping like $1 a day, basically. It's going to go back up. It will start going back up. It was down worse. It was at 27, 28. I've seen some pretty low prices on it. Noble Hierarch, $49.88 a week ago, $47.25. A lot of these cards I did see, there were some mentions from other people that said they saw some prices on cards for absolutely dirt cheap. Absolutely. That can cause a panic, though. That is a rare instance, a very rare instance. And we'll get into that in just 1 second with the Tarmogoyf. Cavern of Souls, $54.65. What is that now? $55. Not a big decline. Although overall, the original I think was going for about 80 to 90 before it was announced to be reprinted in Ultimate Masters. So if you want to consider that, yeah, huge decline in value. But this is a different set, Ultimate Masters, and it did get a reprint. It will go back up. Don't panic sell your Cavern of Souls. Believe this. Do not do it. Snapcaster Mage, 56.75. This one took a little hit. And surprisingly, the second time TCG Player had it cheaper. This one's now going for $51.25. And when I say it was less expensive on TCG Player, I think it was about 30 cents less on TCG Player than it was eBay, where you can find someone to purchase it from. Thought I would note that. Tarmogoyf, $59.45. This is one of those cards. $59.45. The artwork's phenomenal. This is going to go up in price. It's at $48.25. This is what it's at today. This card will go up in price. There was a mention that this card sold for as low as $39. Absolutely, that is a fact. Do not start panic selling your Tarmogoyfs. This is one of the cards that's going to go up. It's at a low right now. If anything, you want to start. I'm not telling you to invest. Okay, I'm not a broker. I'm not a banker. I'm not a heavy investor. Okay. But this is one card you can bet your butt it's going to go up in value. Mainly because of the art, but also it took a sharp decline. $48.25 when this set hit. I think before the announcement it was at like 80, 85, 90. This will go back up. It'll be at $60. You can quote me on this. And I'd say 6 months. In 6 months, this thing will be at 60, maybe 65. It's going to go up in price. Karn Liberated, 65.25. Very crazy to see what this one did. Not much at all. 57.45. No, that's a lot, huh? It lost about $7. Again, these cards will go back up in price. Do not panic, okay? $70.18. This one's really interesting. This is the most expensive card in the set right now. Liliana the Veil. This one's really interesting. $69.69. Can you believe that? Unfreaking believable. It really has not lost much value, if anything. I think TCG had it listed for $70 and like $69.85, and eBay had it for like about the same as well. So $69.69 sounds about right to me. Don't panic sell, guys. If you do, you're going to make a huge mistake. Like some of the cards you might want to panic sell, like the Temporal. You know, that might be one. Like, it's probably going to lose a little bit more value. There's certain cards in the set that will lose some more value. But there are other cards, they're going to maintain their price point, or they're just slowly going to tick up. That's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I do enjoy making them for you. I do it for you. All right, I love you guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And as always, don't be stupid. Hang on to your cards.